Welcome back to the Morning Blend. If you're thinking about putting your house on the market, it pays to know a thing or two about staging, which is the art of arranging furniture, space, and accessories so that it looks fantastic. So how do you get your house in show quality condition?
Yeah, ask an expert. So today, Greg Goldman is here from the Goldman Group at RE/MAX to share insider tips. Good to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
I think it's nice because you truly do like to educate people on how to get the best results selling, buying, finding the right home for them. So when it comes to kind of accenting the best features of your home, what are some things that people can specifically do to make their house more desirable if they're selling it?
Well, we started working with families early on now. Sometimes we'll work with a family that knows that a month or 2 or 6 from now they're going to be selling their home. So I may come in, or I may have some other people in my office, bring women from the office in, and we'll say, okay, it's time, and we've said this before, start decluttering. But the other thing is, while you're still living in a house, you may have always thought, well, I may be here for 5 years, but I really want to do the bathroom, or I want to do the kitchen. So you think to yourself, or you can even call a friend who's a realtor, call us and say, where am I spending my money to make the biggest impression on my house, but I want to enjoy it for a few years. And a lot of people, we just had a situation where a woman did some things that we suggested, dressed up her house really nice, and she thought, why didn't I do this 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Simple repairs to a bathroom and kitchen, those are the most impressive parts of a home. Those are the things people look at first. And another thing that, believe it or not, people really focus on is basements. If your basement is clean and decluttered and spotless, it means you're taking good care of the home in general, and that's a really important impression.
Even if it's unfinished?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. If your basement is full of boxes and clutter and it's disorganized, then if someone's coming in to look at your home, they'll think, well, maybe this homeowner could have spent a little more time paying attention to the rest of the house as well.
Right.
So we really encourage people, and I'm trying to do this in my own house, even though I may be there another 10 to 50 years, trying to declutter, clean out the basement, getting rid of my kids' things that they won't take because they have no room for the things that I also don't have room for. Then once we get past that point, then it's nice to have some other eyes come in and say, this room needs to be painted. And if you don't have modern furniture or you have too much furniture, then we may take even the next step when it comes time to sell and say, let's get a professional stager in here. And if your home looks a little more like a magazine, which means less furniture, more up-to-date furnishings, clean, spotless stuff, those are the homes that have the eye appeal, the eye candy the minute you walk in the door.
Yeah, almost depersonalizing, I know you've said before on the show, because you want someone to be able to walk in the space and see and visualize their own pictures in there, their own space in there. How about the exterior? Is there anything quickly that you should do on the outside?
Landscaping.
Okay.
Something as simple, again, if you're planning to keep your home for a while, but you think, okay, in the next couple of years, well, if your lawn is getting bad, get a landscape guy in there and replant it, plant some seeds, plant some shrubbery around the outside. It's worth calling somebody just to get their eyes and their ears, and they might help you put in a little garden that you've never thought of. It might take a year or so to do that. On the other hand, if you know you're going to be selling right away, you got to make sure. Kill the weeds somehow.
Get rid of those dandelions.
Get rid of the dandelions. Wash the windows. You might, if the siding's a little bit dirty, get one of those sprayers with a little bit of detergent and power wash the siding and get the windows clean. It's just simple things so that when people drive up, they say, yeah, this is sharp looking.
I want to live here. That's the idea. You have a great offer right now where people can save on the cost of commission if you hire the Goldman Group. So call this spring or summer to list your house with them. If you mention seeing the Goldman Group Real Estate from RE/MAX Lakeside here on the Morning Blend, they will take $1,500 off the total commission, which is a great savings.
You could redo a bathroom with that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and you can give them a call right now at 414-431-3845 or go to this email address. It's ggoldman@remax.net. And I bet you're good at getting back to people, too, if they email you.
We try to be as fast as possible.
Great info, Greg. Thank you.
Great to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Still ahead on the Morning